Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we'd greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch at JazzTime.com. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak self-winding stainless steel silver dial reference 15500ST.OO.1220ST.04. I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, the dial, the movement, the bracelet, try it on, and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in. As I said, this watch is 41 millimeters from my thumb to my index finger. It's the second largest Royal Oak that AP makes. They also make it 44, but those are the complicated tourbillons. But as far as the non-complicated ones, they only make it in 41, which is my thumb to my index finger, or they make it in 37 millimeter. So those are the two options you have. Now the 41 obviously being the larger of the two, yeah, that's what you get. Okay, as I said, this watch is stainless steel. Oh, and by the way, this is factory wrapping, so I'm taking it off. For you live here on YouTube, sometimes people complain and say, well, does a watch come with stickers? Well, they did come with stickers until I just took them off. Okay, but anyways, do you take off the stickers when you buy your new Mercedes-Benz? Probably not, right? So this is what the stickers look like. So if you wanted to know, that's what they look like. Not a big deal. Stickers removed or stickers on, it doesn't really matter. The watch is still brand new, and we sell it as brand new. Okay, so now the case is 41 millimeters from my thumb to my index finger. It's the larger of the two. There's a 37. Now let's talk about the height. The height is 10.4 millimeters. A very, very good height. It's a very good size. I like that. 10.4 millimeters. It's pretty small in comparison if you compare it to like some other brands, such as like a Datejust or something like that. Okay, 10.4 millimeters. Okay, now let's talk about the dial. They make this dial also in a couple other different configurations, 4 to be exact. They make it in white. They make it in black. They make it in rhodium, which I don't have here. And they make it in blue. Blue is the boutique edition. At least as of 2020, white is the new edition. So I just brought this here so you can see side by side, black and white. Those are the two most basic colors. White, or actually, it's white, but they call it silver. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's talk about the dial itself. The dial is a silver tone with grand tapestry pattern, white gold applied hour markers. Royal Oak hands have luminescent coating. Here's what it looks like at night. Those luminescent coating light up at night because of course they're luminescent, and it allows you to see the watch at night. Now the pattern here is a silver tone with grand tapestry. Now the Royal Oak Offshore has larger little waffles. These have smaller ones. They're called grand tapestry. The other ones are called mega tapestry. Make sense? Okay, now if you want to know what the difference between this version, which is 15500, versus the older version 15400, is basically two things. It comes down to this date wheel right here. On the 15500, which is the one I have here, the date wheel is pushed out all the way to the edge right there. And that's because it has a larger movement, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. The older 15400 uses a 2385 movement, I believe, and that movement is smaller. They've done a better movement now, and hence the wheel is pushed out further. Kind of makes the dial look more uncluttered, if you ask me. It looks really nice. Okay, for the bezel is stainless steel. It has this the signature octagonal shaped bezel, as you see here. Okay, so let's move on to, let's see, where are we now? Let's talk about the bracelet. The bracelet is a stainless steel bracelet. However, what I want to bring to your attention is the craftsmanship of the polish here on the case, as well as the bracelet. If you look at the case, it's actually, I mean, it's perfect. You have a high polish on the bezel, and then it goes to brushed, again, and then this little line right here that continues down is all high polish. And if you look, APs are known for their bracelet. I think they have the best bracelet in the business. Why is that? Well, you see as I'm turning it here, it looks like a diamond. I mean, it's shining in every different direction. Why is that? Well, because they actually put high polish in between those little links, which can be a really beautiful thing, but if you have to polish it, it can be a real pain. All right, now let's talk about the buckle. They used to have this AP sign on it, which is also cool. It had its own charm, but this one is a deployment style buckle. You simply press it in the center and kapow, both sides open. Very, very convenient, very beautiful as well. Okay, now let's move on to the thing that is actually different in the movement here. Okay, as I said before, the movement is different. As in, it's a bigger movement. It used to be about 26 millimeters. Now it's completely, it's much bigger. It's 32. Now that might sound only 8 millimeters, but that's actually like 20% bigger. So it makes it, the thing is, it pushes the date wheel out further, and that's the first noticeable thing on the front, because the movement is bigger. It's a caliber 4302, has 32 joules, 257 parts, and a 70-hour power reserve. So the power reserve is up also. It's more complicated, and one of the major things that you can tell easily is just look at the rotor or this oscillator. Okay, it has this AP cutout, and it's all in I think 22 karat gold or something like that. 22 or I don't know, 24. I don't know. It's one of those two things. It's the rotor is in gold, and it used to be solid gold. Now it's a cutout. That's one of the ways you can tell that this has the beefier movement. If you just look at the movement, I mean, the movement looks amazing, and AP is obviously known for their incredible movements. Okay, so anyhow, I guess I could show you these two. They're the exact same watch side by side. One's black, one's white, obviously. And if you like these two watches, or any of these watches, please go to jazztime.com and buy it. JAZTIME.com. We have the lowest price anywhere online, and you should buy this watch. Now, here are my thoughts. I'm a huge fan of AB. I really like AB. Why? Well, because AB, first, the name recognition, the exclusivity, the beautiful design. You know, exclusivity partly because it's so freaking expensive. Not that many people can afford it. So, you know, therein lies exclusivity. But even if you did have the money, you can't just walk into AP and go, give me that watch. You know, I want to buy it at retail. Oh, no, sorry. You actually got to pay. You actually have to buy some other watches before you can even be on the list to buy this watch. That's how in demand their watch is. Now, that's not really that big of a deal. I mean, even Rolex is that way, and some other brands such as Patek are that way. Okay, fine, fair enough. But just, you know, for me, for my money, it's a watch with a lot of soul. It just looks really badass. If I had to compare this, I'd say this is kind of like a Lamborghini. You know, it just looks badass, and anyone who looks at it would be like, damn, right? So, I mean, that's my thought on it. And I like that it's stainless steel. You could wear it every day. It's not gonna scratch. Well, it's not gonna scratch that easily, at least. And you know, it's like not thick like the Royal Oaks. Royal Oak Offshores. You know, it's a lot thinner. You could wear it under your suit cuff. It's something you could wear every day. You don't got to worry too much about it. So for me, it's a really awesome watch, and I, for one, really like white. Why? Or whatever they call silver. All right, I like white. Why? Because, you know, a lot of watches are black, you know, dark colored, and not a lot of watches are white colored. So for me, I really like that. Okay, so if you like it too, please go to jazztime.com and buy it.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.